Brocky, keep talking about whiskey and kicks.
What's good, people? It's your boy Brocky, Whiskey and Kicks. It's Whiskey Wednesday, and everybody knows on Whiskey Wednesday, Brocky Tastes The Booze. We back week after week after week. This week, I'm not feeling very well. I have a scratchy throat, which is the first time I've had any type of ailment since probably 2018, 19. And it probably could be much worse, but I take tons of vitamins every day, and I tested negative on my COVID test. So relax, we're gonna let this pass, but we're gonna go ahead and sip whiskey real quick and talk about it. Today, we go into the Scotch world. Ardbeg Beastie, guaranteed 5 years old, the ultimate Islay single malt Scotch whiskey, non-chill filter. Let's go ahead and pour it and let that thing do its, airing out business. It's a little something. Maybe this will help out with my ailments. Excuse me. With my scratchy throat, who knows? Ooh, man. That peat jumping out of the glass. I've had this before, but I haven't shared it with you guys. That is the difference, and that's what we're here for. Let's read a little bit. Ardbeg Beastie. It's a monster of a dram. Ardbeg Beastie is the latest permanent expression to join the distillery's ultimate range. At just 5 years old, Beastie is a feisty young creature with a formidable taste. Something big and smoky. Our whiskey creators set out to make the rawest, smokiest Ardbeg ever. The result is Ardbeg Beastie, and this tongue-tingling beauty, a beautifully smoky dram, is the youngest Ardbeg we've ever made. I don't have a problem with the younger whiskeys. And a lot of people like the older stuff, whatever, and I do too, but I don't have a problem with the younger stuff. The younger whiskeys are good too. It's all about how they do it. On the snout, intense aromas of cracked black pepper mingle with sappy pine resin. Wow, that's interesting. I don't know I know what pine smells like, so that'd be interesting. And a sharp tang of smoke. Suddenly, an explosive mouthfeel bursts forth with chocolate, creosote, and tar. Cam, what the hell is that, man? What's creosote? Tell me. Savory meats sink into the palate. And not savory meats like joints, but meats like meat. Savory meats sink into the palate before the long, salty mouth coating finish slinks away, revealing the inner beast of this Islay icon. Young and intensely smoky, this is a dram untamed by age, matured in ex-bourbon and Oloroso sherry casks. Yes! Okay, that's all. Yes. You talking about bourbon, sweetness, you talking about Oloroso sherry cask. It's something that I love. I had Oloroso for the first time the other day at a wine tasting that I went to. And it's really undrinkable. She said it's not made for the American palate. She's right. It's not disgusting. It's delicious, but it's so rich. But anyway, so I love that. Gives me more perspective on what I'm looking for in a whiskey that's aged in Oloroso sherry cask. Let's see. Beastie is perfect for enjoying meat. Enjoying neat enjoying neat, or as the mouth-watering main ingredient in a powerfully smoky cocktail. Non-chill filtered at 47.4%, which is gonna come in at 94.8 proof. All right, let's nose this thing. Man, I mean, this is so smoky. I think I've said this before, but I have a hard time picking up notes on the nose of scotches. That's smoky scotches. It's tough because all I'm getting is the peat. That's it, and that's not a bad thing. Black pepper and pine resin. At least I haven't lost my sense of smell, right? Oh man. Man, I mean, it smells so good, y'all. And to believe, at one point in my life, I didn't like PD whiskey. Now I love it. All right, let's go. Yo, this right here, man. I love this stuff, to be honest. I get the chocolate. I understand that. And it is savory. It's almost like you can eat this. You understand what I'm saying? Have you ever had a savory whiskey? I have. This is one of those. It has that effect and whatnot. So yes, this would really be good with a nice steak. I mean, it would be beautiful with a steak. This would be beautiful in an old fashioned. Just substitute the bourbon or the rye for this Scotch whiskey, and you'd have yourself a nice cocktail. The smokiness is just nuts. It's light too. The way the complexion of it is light. Ardbeg, I've had a lot of their whiskey. I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to go to a tasting, and I did a live, Sipping with Brocky segment with the national brand ambassador for Ardbeg whiskey, Cam, my man Cam, Ardbeg Cam. And we had the whole lineup and whatnot. But I just wanted to share this on this format for people who may not have caught that episode. But if you haven't, I will put a clip of that at the end of this, the little thing where you can click on it and watch that episode. It'll be right at the end of this video. So check that one out. We go through the whole line. But yeah, I just wanted to do this in under 10 minutes with you guys. It's a beautiful expression. I highly recommend it. Ardbeg, Beastie, 5-year Scotch whiskey. Let me know what you think about it. Comment on the YouTube clip. Go to my Instagram. Message me. Say, yo, I tried that Ardbeg Beastie thing that you had on the show, and I hate it, or I love it, or my whole family loved it. We had it for dinner. We had it with lamb chops, or whatever it is. Tell me. I want to know. I really want to know. I love it. So I'm gonna go sip the rest of this whiskey on my own, and my throat feels better now that it's coated with whiskey. And but talking is not the greatest thing for me right now. But I had to do this for the people. Love you guys. I love it. And I'll see you next Wednesday, man. Whiskey Wednesday, Brocky Tastes The Booze in under 10 minutes. I hope so. Cheers, y'all. Y'all be good.
Brocky, keep talking about whiskey and kicks.